You just paid your credit card bill. $150. You feel responsible. You're doing the right thing. You close the app. 3 weeks later, you check again. Still $4,800. Wait, you paid $150. The balance should be $4,650, but it's $4,788. You paid $150 and it went down by $12. 12. Where did the other $138 go? You stare at your phone. Your stomach tightens. Something's wrong here. And that feeling? That's the moment the credit card company has been waiting for. Because your confusion is their profit. If you've ever paid your credit card and watched the balance barely move, stay with me because what I'm about to show you is going to make you angry. My name is Mike and I make videos about how money actually works in real life. Quick thing before we jump in, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm just sharing what I've learned from studying how this system really works. Talk to a real professional about your money. Here's what nobody tells you. Credit card companies made $120 billion last year. Not from people who don't pay their bills. From people who do. From responsible people like you who never miss a payment. They're not making money from deadbeats who default. They're making billions from people who think they're doing everything right. But there's a catch. You're not paying off debt. You're renting it. Month after month after month. And most people stay trapped for decades without ever knowing why. The villain here has a name. It's called the minimum payment trap. And it's the most profitable scam in American banking. Let me show you exactly how it works. You owe $5,000 on your card. Interest rate is 22%. That's normal right now. Actually, the average is 24% according to the Federal Reserve, so 22% is being generous. Your minimum payment is $150. So every month you pay $150 like clockwork. You think you're chipping away at the debt. But here's the catch. Out of that $150, only about $58 actually goes to your balance. The other $92? Pure interest. You just handed the credit card company $92 for absolutely nothing. And next month it happens again. And again. You're on a treadmill and the speed never changes. Now watch what happens when you actually run the numbers. You owe $5,000 at 22%. You pay minimum payments of $150 every month. You never use the card again. You're just trying to get out. How long does it take? Guess. 1 year, 2 years, try 17 years. You will make 204 payments of $150. By the time you're done, you won't have paid $5,000. You'll have paid $11,276. Let me say that again. You paid $11,276 to pay off $5,000. You paid $6,276 in interest alone. That's more than the original debt. Every single thing you bought on that card cost you double. That $800 couch? You paid $1,800. Those $300 groceries? You paid $690. The $1,200 emergency car repair? You paid $2,764. Everything doubled. And you had no idea it was happening. Stop the video right now and check your credit card statement. I'll wait. Look at your minimum payment. Look at how much went to interest. Are you seeing it? Here's the part that makes me mad. They designed it this way on purpose. Credit card companies spent millions on research. Psychologists, behavioral scientists, all working on one question. What's the maximum amount we can charge people while keeping them from running away? And they found the answer. About 2% to 3% of your balance. That's the sweet spot. It's low enough that you think you can handle it. $150 a month sounds doable. It doesn't trigger panic, so you keep paying. And because you're making payments, you think it's fine to keep using the card. You're being responsible, right? But there's a catch. You're not a customer. You're a profit machine. And they designed the perfect system to extract money from you forever. Let me show you two people. Person A and Person B. Both owe $5,000 at 22%. Same exact situation. Person A does what most Americans do. Pays the minimum. $150 per month. Never misses a payment. Being responsible. After 1 year, Person A has paid $1,800 total. The balance? $4,258. They paid $1,800 and the debt only dropped by $742. That's insane. After 3 years, they paid $5,400, more than the original debt. Balance is still $2,890. After 5 years, Person A has paid $9,000 and still owes $1,456. Still not done. They're exhausted, demoralized, starting to think they'll never escape. Person B does one thing different. Pays $300 instead of $150. Double the minimum. That's the only change. After 1 year, Person B paid $3,600. Balance is down to $2,487. After 2 years, completely done. Zero balance. Freedom. Total paid, $6,129. Total interest, $1,129. Person B paid an extra $150 per month for just 2 years and saved 15 years and $5,147. 15 years of their life back. $5,000 kept in their pocket instead of handed to banks. Same debt, different choice, completely different life. But there's a catch most people miss. I know what you're thinking. Mike, I can't afford to double my payment. If I had an extra $150 a month, I wouldn't be in debt. I hear you. That's real. So let me show you what happens with just $25 extra. Your minimum is $150. You pay $175. Just $25 more. Instead of taking 17 years, it now takes 9 years. You just cut the payoff time in half. And you save $2,800 in interest by finding $25. That's one less dinner out per month. That's canceling one subscription. That's saying no to one thing. $25 buys you back 8 years of your life. Here's what you do starting today. 3 steps. Step 1. Stop using the card right now. I don't care how responsible you think you are. Cut it up. Freeze it in ice. Delete it from your phone. Whatever it takes. You cannot pay off debt while adding new charges. That's like trying to empty a bathtub while the faucet's still running. It will never work. Step 2. Pay anything extra you can. Even $10 more per month helps. Even $5. Anything above the minimum breaks the cycle. Step 3. If you have multiple cards, attack the smallest balance first. Ignore the interest rates. Kill the smallest debt completely. Then take that payment and add it to the next card. This is the debt snowball. It works because you see progress. You see accounts closing. That keeps you going when you want to give up. Now let me show you the second trap nobody talks about. The available credit illusion. You have a $5,000 limit. You owe $4,800. Your app shows $200 available. You make your $150 payment. Now it shows $350 available. And your brain does something sneaky. It sees that $350 as money you have. But it's not money you have. It's debt you can borrow. But your brain doesn't care. So you spend it. Gas, groceries, whatever. Now you're back at $4,800 again. You just paid $150 to create space to borrow $350. You went in a perfect circle. The balance never moved. And the bank just made another month of interest. This is the trap inside the trap. And millions of people are stuck in it without knowing. Which trap are you in? The minimum payment treadmill or the available credit circle? Comment below because I bet most of you are in one of these right now. Here's what the banks know that you don't. They know if they keep you paying minimum for 2 years, there's an 85% chance you'll stay trapped for over 10 years. They know people who pay minimums almost never escape. They know the minimum payment is designed to maximize their profit and minimize your progress. They know showing you available credit makes you spend 40% more. The whole system is built to keep you paying forever, not to help you get out. I can already hear the objection. Mike, I need my credit card for emergencies. What if my car breaks? What if I need it? But here's the catch. Using credit for emergencies creates 2 problems. Now you have the car repair and you have 22% interest debt. Here's what you do instead. Build a tiny emergency fund first. Just $500. Then $1,000. Keep it in savings. When something breaks, use cash. Then rebuild the fund. Yes, it's slower. Yes, it takes discipline. but you're solving the problem instead of just delaying it with interest. Some of you are thinking about rewards. But Mike, I get 2% cash back. I'm making money. Let me be clear. If you carry any balance, rewards are meaningless. You're paying 22% interest to get 2% back. You're losing 20%. That's not a deal. That's a scam with gift wrapping. The only people who should use credit cards are people who pay the full balance every month. If that's not you, the rewards are just bait. Here's the bottom line. Credit cards aren't evil, but the system is predatory. The minimum payment is designed to trap you. The available credit is designed to confuse you. The rewards are designed to distract you. And it's all working exactly as planned. The companies making $120 billion per year aren't going to tell you how to escape. So I will. If you have credit card debt right now, do this today. Log into your account. Find your minimum payment. Add $25 to it. Just $25. Set up autopay for that amount. Then hide the card. Not in your wallet. Somewhere inconvenient. Make it hard to use. And every time you get unexpected money, tax refund, bonus, birthday cash, throw half of the card. Not all. Half. Keep the other half for your emergency fund. You need both or you'll stay trapped. Your future self is watching you right now. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they're looking back at this exact moment. They are begging you to stop paying the minimum. They are begging you to break the cycle today. They are telling you the short-term pain of paying extra is nothing compared to 17 years on the treadmill. They are telling you that freedom feels better than any purchase. Listen to them. The banks are counting on you to do what you've always done. Keep paying minimum. Keep using the card. Keep staying trapped. But you're not going to do that, because now you see the trick. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The trap only works when you don't know it exists. So tell me right now in the comments, what's your balance and what's your first move? No judgment here. No shame. Just people trying to escape a rigged system together. And if this video just opened your eyes to how credit cards actually work, hit that like button and subscribe, because I'm making more videos showing you how money really works, not how banks want you to think it works. Let's break out of this together.